Today we are going to see how to use the GPT API for image creation. In this case, the first and always recommended step is to check the documentation. This is a documentation link, and in a simple way, it explains that there are 3 models to generate images: DALL-E 2, DALL-E 3, and GPT images. In this case, the last model, which is the most advanced, is the one we're going to use. Okay, the image generation model. So that's the one we're going to use. To make it easy, we're going to use Insomnia. But here it shows you how to use the code directly on your server in your automation or however you prefer. In Insomnia, we need 3 main things. First, that you already have an API created. Okay, we will place it in the authorization section. Let's copy this URL and create this body. Okay, the body has these main parts. First, the model we will use, as we know, is the GPT image generator. Then there is the prompt. In this case, we will use a simple prompt, an infographic style image of cats. For example, here it tells us the number of images we want to generate at once. In this case, to do it quickly, we will create only one. Okay, for size, we will put auto. Remember that for size, it supports these types of values: 1024 by 1024, square style, horizontal and vertical styles, and the last one, which is auto, where GPT chooses the best option for generating it. So we place auto and make the request. Okay, this can take a couple of minutes. Well, approximately 1.5 minutes at most. Remember that image creation, especially in this last model, is much slower because it is also much more efficient. The results are very good, so it will take a good amount of time to process. So we fast forward in time and perfect. We have it. Now, this is the response that the request gives us. Okay, it provides the data, and inside the data, it gives a response in base 64, the token output, and the total tokens used. Always keep that in mind, especially for budgeting. So, what are we going to do with this? For this test, what we're going to do is take it to a website that converts this base 64 code into an image. But if you're working with code directly, you can convert with any library. So we select all this, copy it, Ctrl+C, and go to this website that is base 64. What we do here is simply copy what we had in the response. We remove the quotes. Okay, quote here and the quote at the top. Then we convert base 64 to image. What it does is decode it and automatically generates the infographic we requested. Well, since this was a very general prompt, it didn't generate it in English, but we can also ask for it in Spanish. As you can see, it's a very complete infographic, giving you a general image, small images, times, and it's not too cumbersome. The texts are also well formed. So this can serve for many different things. Okay, I hope you now have a final result. One of the uses you can give to this tool is this. It's an agent that posts on social media. Okay, what it does is use the API to generate an image and upload it to your social media at the time you want. For example, on this page I created, you can design it your way and have a post without lifting a finger every day. And you don't have to pay anything like on other platforms. If you want to know more, just comment and we'll make a video about this.